Hey everybody, welcome to Tokyo. What you see in front of you is a cherry blossom tree, a sakura that is blooming right now, one of the varieties around the city that bloom early. That's why it's so hard to predict when the cherry blossoms are going to bloom. When you say that, you're usually talking about the Some Yoshino variety of cherry blossoms. This one here, they list it in the city of Tokyo. Usually they'll have a sign on it. This is the Okame Zakura. The Okame Zakura is it blooms earlier and it is spectacular. In fact, I think, see, Robin here has shared that emoji. I think that emoji is this particular sakura tree. And it is loaded with bees here. A lot of bees. Bees can smell fear and I am not afraid. So this is on the corner of intersection in Hachobori. It is just absolutely stunning. And we are, again, like if you look at it, it's early. It's only, what is it, March 7th? But that's how some of the cherry blossoms bloom early. It's supposed to be like that. Nature does not run on a calendar. And I know a lot of you are like, might be upset going, hey, wait for me. I'm waiting for you. So I thought in this episode I would take you around this area. For me, the cherry blossoms are something that it's personal to me because I always like the trees that are in my neighborhood, the trees that are nearby. And this isn't my neighborhood, this is my backyard. Hachobori, Ginza, Nihonbashi area. And I ride my bicycle past this particular for the last 5 years that I've lived in this area. And not always catch it when it's looking like this. In fact, the petals are already starting to fall off onto the ground. One chill, dude, you totally made this stream. Look on the ground, it's all pink. Isn't that beautiful? When the ground is beautiful like this, look at those pink petals all over the place. I don't think you need to clean this off the street. I think it just enhances my. And the way that the light is hitting it right now, it's just perfect. Let me pan up here. Wow. It's kind of a younger tree. Looks like it might be 25 years old, which is fairly young for a tree. I'll walk from the other side and then I'll take you from the other direction of the sun, and then we're gonna walk over here. I'll show you on the map where I am exactly, and I'll show you a couple of other sakura trees that are a different variety that are blooming right now as well. Charlie writes in here, is it normal for them to bloom this early? The answer is, as I said when I started this live stream, many varieties do bloom early. In fact, they're done by the time the Some Yoshino variety starts to bloom, the white ones that you all know so well. Look at the way it's off with the blue sky. Oh, wow. This is a treat, isn't it? You don't see it with the blue skies like this so much, with the sun coming from this angle. Wow, it's popping. Wow, that's like a screensaver right there. Jennifer French is here. How you doing? Right underneath it right now, and we're gonna go for a little walk here. Let me see if I can. Boy, this iPhone is really bad with focusing. But there you go. I think that's the emoji that's on all the iOS and Android devices for cherry blossoms, that pink one. I think it's this variety. It's just so beautiful. And if I stay here much longer, the bees might get me. Wow. This is one of the reasons to come to Tokyo. Although Tokyo's not my favorite for cherry, it is nice. Again, for those that are looking in here, this is the Okame Zakura. So it's one of the many varieties of cherry blossom trees. Look at that truck. It's the same color as the cherry blossoms here. This is on Kajibashi Dori. And I'm gonna walk towards Hachobori Station right now. Where exactly is that? Well, I'm glad that you asked. So this is Tokyo. You can see the Imperial Palace in the center of your screen. I am right there where that red blob is. It's on an island called Shinkawa. This is the first man-made island in Tokyo. And yeah, they planted some sakura trees. This area was also very highly bombed during the firebombing of 1945, and we're getting up to the 78th anniversary. That's supposed to be a movie. Oh, here he goes. Okay. So it's the Hachobori Station there. Shinkawa is this island, and there's the intersection I was just at. And now we're going to cross the street here, and I will show you another cherry blossom tree over here. Do you see them over yonder? There's a couple more white ones on the river. They're young ones, and they're I think they're a different variety. We're gonna find out by walking in this direction. Tokyo's amazing. We're so central, and they have public restrooms all over the place. Parks, vending machines, convenience stores. Just the city is so set up so well. Light breeze today, so warm. It feels the spring is here. Now these canals here, this is the main way that people back in the Edo period got goods from one place to another. It wasn't the roads, it was using these canals. Very much like Amsterdam. Of course, they don't use it nowadays. We've got the roads for that. But this was the main way to get around. And the city's got canals all over the place. And it's kind of neat because the buildings are all around there. And some of these canals were drained to make way for highways for the 1964 Olympics. So we lost some of them, the rivers that went through the center of the city, but a lot of them are still are here, and it's nice because having waters that cut through the city makes it so pretty. I think this area is not as scenic, but usually there'll be sakura trees along the canals in Tokyo, and if you leave the city, you'll go to smaller towns. Anywhere that there's like canals or rivers, you will always find cherry blossom trees. Because they're just happier around water like that, right? What's the difference in all the varieties? Well, I'm glad you asked. The color of the blossoms, the shape of the blossoms, the time that it will bloom, sometimes the smell, and I haven't gotten so deep into the taste. It's kind of a look, don't touch. But you can see on the right side of your screen, there are a couple of blossoms over there, and we're gonna check that out. That bridge in the center of your screen is also an old bridge that goes back to I think the Meiji era. Shinkawa was the first man-made island in Tokyo. Now there's a bunch of them. Lago YT writes in here, I'll be there in 2 weeks. How's the weather in late March? You know, weather is in the springtime in Japan. Right now it's warm. It's so perfect right now. But in late March, it can be cold. In fact, it could even snow. But, oh, this is the same variety, I believe. It can even snow, so you have to really bring layers, is what I tell people. If you're going to, yeah, this is the, this is a slightly different variety. Slightly different, because this is the Kawazu Sakura. Yeah, that's what it says there. So it's a different variety. Kawazu Zakura. And you can see it's already finished. It's finishing up. Can you believe that? So this is another variety that's even earlier than the one we started the live stream. And you can see these blossoms here are already starting to come out with the green buds out of the branches here. So I've missed it. The last time I was here was about 10 days ago, and they were just budding, and they came out fast because the weather has been quite sunny and warm the last few days. It's a little cloudy yesterday, but the thing is, it's usually the sun makes it warm. And there's a bee having some fun. The sun makes it warm, and then when the night comes, it is quite chilly. So again, I say the best thing to do when you come in the spring is to make sure you have layers on, because you can always take them off. You don't need to come with a big winter jacket, but there are times where you might wish that you had it, except, you know, I think if you have layers on, then you stay pretty warm. So late March and early April, the middle of April, those are some tough months because the weather is just going back and forth between winter and spring, and then breaking towards the summer side. And there's times where you need layers for sure. So having a sweatshirt and a light jacket, that's very helpful. But having some heat tech, which you can get Uniqlo, or some long sleeve shirts as well, and a couple of t-shirts underneath there, that usually will keep you warm. If you're from, you know, Scotland or Ireland or Canada or Finland or Norway, you're probably wearing shorts. But yeah, that's so beautiful. Slightly different variety than the one that we saw before. If you forget the one that I was showing you just a few minutes ago, I happened to take some video of it right here. Is it just gets more sun. It just gets more sun. So there's that, more sun. I believe it's at Michael Sasano. Hey, beautiful sakura trees. It's about 2:30 p.m. Japan time. Find something tasty, refreshing. Thank you, Michael. I'm looking for a vending machine. There's actually a cafe right there. I think this is a stop there. Another reason to come here, but it looks like it's closed down right now. They also have a really famous banana juice place, so maybe I'll go stop over there for kanai. You can see some people do have boats here on the canal. I'd love to live right here on the canal side, because you get all the little ducks there. You could feed them from the window. Imagine being there. You could go fishing. Can you do that? Is that illegal? Can you fish from the balcony there? Just get the fishing pole and cast it in? Is that wrong? Don't know. Don't see anyone doing it. Yet. There's one more over here. Yeah, it's done. Again, this is a sakura tree. This is a cherry blossom. Now the Some Yoshino are just budding now, so you're gonna be on time for that. But that's the thing I tell people, like, when is the best time to come for cherry blossoms? It is, whenever you can come. You can't predict nature. But I would expect that the Some Yoshino to be early again this year. Maybe by the 20th, you start to see them all over the place open. And by the 25th, 23rd, they're probably Mankai, which is the full opening, 22nd, 23rd. And they're gone by April 1st, I think, in Tokyo. But like, cherry blossoms in Tokyo, that's Tokyo. Japan's a pretty big country. You could just get on a train and go north for an hour and you've got the cherry blossoms again a week later. So that's how you do it, right? You have to go where the blossoms are. The blossoms aren't going to go to you. How you doing, little blossom? I touch you, but it's supposed to be look, don't touch. But I'll touch you anyway. I'm touching this blossom. I'm pollinating you. There you go. You've been pollinated. Yeah, this tree doesn't have a... Oh, hold on a second. Here's the sign back here. Oh, this is the same variety, the Okame Zakura. I like the way that they tell you the variety. So let's walk back to the main street here. A lot of people come out, locals, neighbors. They all want to catch their local trees while they're in blossom real quick. So you get your camera out and get some good shots of them. But this is everyday life for us, right? These trees are out here in the city in our everyday life. So we really want to take advantage of that. So they're getting a photo before. That's nice. There's other trees in those big flower pots, but they haven't, you see most of them haven't even started to bud yet. The great thing with nature is it's very much like people. We all bloom and blossom at different times. Leo's walking and talking, but he's in a class where there's people that are the same age as him and they're not even talking yet. They say Leo says more. And there's kids that say more than Leo. So everybody just blossoms and blooms and breaks out at different times and breaks down in different times. But if you're coming in for the cherry blossoms, you can't go wrong if you aim for March 20th to 27th. You can't go wrong in that week. Anytime before and after April, you're gonna have to go up to Tohoku, which is not a problem because I think that Tohoku is more beautiful than Tokyo. So we cross the street here. I very much think that Tohoku is way better. Like if you're going to cherry blossoms here, you're doing it just for the drinking. It's nice, but there's like if you go to, oh man, I can't tell you. Just on this channel, I've been doing these live streams this is like the 6th year of the channel, right? Starting this month. So congratulations to Only in Japan Go, 6 years old. And in that first year, I took you to the greatest cherry blossom, and I'm gonna try to go up there. I'm gonna try to go back up there to Aomori, to the greatest cherry blossoms festival in the world. I love that one up there, and you can go and see it. In fact, I want to see if I call him my friend, but there's a motorcycle dude. I think Hello Hi 821, you were there, right? Some of you were there, right? Hirosaki. There's a motorcycle dude, and I'd never seen anything like this. He rode his motorcycle inside of a big barrel. He's inside the barrel, and it's going around the barrel like this, like with his motorcycle, 2 wheels, and he's inverted. And then I don't know what to do. My mouth is open. I'm probably drooling on the track, like in shock. So I took out 1,000 yen, which is like, what, $10 at the time. So the guy deserves it. So I stuck the 1,000 yen out, and he took it. He took the money. Just like this. How did he do it? He was going so fast. This is on this channel. The Hirosaki Cherry Blossom live stream is a classic. That is 1 hour of pure entertainment. And it seemed, though, that the signal was better 6 years ago than it is now sometimes. So it's funny. And he grabbed it, right, Michael? He totally grabbed it. That's the most awesome moment. I think one of the top moments of the live streaming channel was the excitement over that. And then I went into the Cherry Blossom Festival also had like a haunted house. And that was the scariest thing walking around there. They were really good at scaring people. All right. And I might have had a drink or two. Festival. And you know, may have been more scared than normal. Could have lost my lunch and dinner. So we're back where we started. So it's those festivals I love. And this year, they're all restarting. Masks, there was never a mandate, but the rules or the I call them the guidelines. The guidelines have changed. Starting March 13th, you don't have to wear, you're not guided to wear masks anymore in almost all public settings outside. Only if it's a special event or something. So, you know, there's no mandate or anything, but it's kind of good that the government's saying, hey, you know, you really don't have to wear your mask anymore. Start getting used to not wearing it. People. Hey, Jeff Kennedy's here. It's awesome, buddy, to see you here. Jeff, I'm bringing these blossoms to you from Tokyo right now, brother. Here you go. I'm sending it through this camera to you right now. Ready? All right, Jeff, open your hand. Here you go. Ready? Did you catch it? Did you get it? It is a totally beautiful day. I'm back where I started. I'm gonna try to cross the street. I think that there's one more cherry blossom tree down the road, and then we're gonna call it a day. But I love this time of year. Maybe not on the pollen that I get. It's really a little bit too much for my system. It's hard for me to sleep at night. But you can see here with the sun breaking through, that color. Oh my gosh, it's just stunning. Look at the backlighting on that. Wow. Sakura Flights is here. Larnie Rivera, hey! New channel name, thanks for the live stream. I love the channel name. Kind of fits with today's live stream. There's a ramen place right there with gyoza. They were closed during the pandemic as well. For a lot of it, this ramen place. And there's a really wonderful Thai restaurant that Kanai makes me get on a bicycle and go get her for dinner every now and then. There's the bridge that I'm at quite a bit. That's Chuohashi, and it leads across the Sumida River right there to River City 21, with these old buildings constructed in the bubble era. Alright, let me take you to the one other tree that I found down the street here. Shinkawa. Once again, this is the first man-made island in the city of Tokyo. But yeah, the final answer is cherry blossoms are blooming right now. Right now. You can see it straight ahead, can't you? There's a couple of sakura trees. This area, again, was hit quite hard in the 1945 firebombing, and everything you see around us is it's all really new buildings. I mean, new in the sense like just a couple of decades old. They had the stuff that they constructed really quickly in the 1950s and 60s, tore that down, and then the urban planning kicked in right around the Olympics of 64. But a lot of those have been knocked down, and now we have a really nice looking city. Hey guys, yeah, one other thing. I'm gonna let me walk over to the other tree here. Is this the same variety? Hold on. Oh wow, this is, oh no, okay, that's those flowers there. I don't see the sign for that one. Let's go across the street, maybe it's similar. This is also the 6th anniversary of that hitchhiking trip, and I do have some Blu-rays in high definition that you can get from that trip. They're still on sale in the merch store, and they'll be sent to you from the United States, so they should get there pretty quickly. I don't know how many more. I think we have only I don't know, less than 100 left. So get yours now. It's like a 2.5 hour adventure. I guarantee you're gonna see and learn so much about Japan. And at the director's track where Kanai and I are talking, it's mostly me, but Kanai pops in Hokkaido to talk about the experience. So you can watch it twice. It's just as nice. Look at the bee going to work there. It smells so good here. Wow. Sometimes you can see these little young branches popping out. Those are some of my faves. Right there, look at that. Welcome to the world, guys. Get some beautiful sunshine. Peace in Japan. I see Back in the Clay is activating the Karate Kid the Karate Kid Easter egg. Alright, let's just go around the block and see what we can see. This is still Shinkawa. And the island ends right where the buses are, straight ahead. See that bus? It goes over another bridge. So it's kind of a neat little island. I remember I met this dude in a live stream 5 years ago in Ningyocho, nearby. And he told me something funny. He said to me, I live on an island. I was like, what? Look at this cafe here. The rent is probably pretty high here. Oh, it's a little cafe. Kind of looking for something sweet though. He told me that he lived on an island. I was like, what? And it didn't dawn on me until I moved to the area the next year that he was talking about Shinkawa, which is an actual island. We're on an island in an island right now. Basically back in the, I think it was the Edo period. Yeah, they filled in part of the bay here. Oh, it's red. There's some neighborhood restaurants here too. I've already had like 6 cups of coffee. I don't think I could bear anymore. Where's that banana juice? Oh, it's up by Hachobori. All right, this is in the center of Shinkawa. If you look on Google Maps, you'll find me. I'm right in the center. Joy, I don't know how I'm going to catch up with you, Joy, before you go. So here's a park in the center. Let's scope this out. Maybe I'll bring Leo here. In Tokyo, you know, this is central Tokyo, Chuo Ward, which is the center ward, my hood, and it's just really different than Shibuya and Shinjuku, isn't it? But this is considered the center. That's a nice looking, oh yeah, I gotta bring Leo here to this like tree stump looking slide thing. And there's some good slides here. No camping though. So they say. All right, I got about a minute left here. If you have any questions here, you can write them in the chat. This is also the time where you can write in where you're watching from if you've never left a comment before. You don't have to wait until you have a question. You can just write in where you're watching from. It's kind of fun for everybody to see that we do have such a global show. So it makes sense to do these live streams at different times. Look at this little teeny burger place. Looks like they're closing up. It's 3 o'clock is usually past the lunchtime. All right, I'm gonna tell you, hey Sakura, we have a message here. Is that from Carrie? Please stop opening up right now and wait for Carrie to come. Look at this. Oh, now we're talking. Hey now, are you kidding me? Original donuts. All right, who says I get one? Who says I get one? I wonder what they got. All right, here, I gotta put my mask on here. We gotta get one here. Get two writes in Ron. Ron, really? Marcelino writes in here, when does Sakura Blossoms usually gone? Might not be able to make it. So I'd say in April 4th or April 5th. But like, the Soma Yoshino will start to blossom around the 23rd. Or like around between the 18th and the 23rd. And then, just got my mask on here. Between the 18th and the 23rd. And then around the 28th and April 1st, they do Mankai, which is they're all fully bloomed. And then after that, the first wind is the majority of them away. And then it's gone. The green comes through. Hey Raymond, by the way, I have your postcard, buddy. This is the one that didn't make it to you, so I'm putting that in the mail. If you see a post box, I can put that in for you. All right, look, all right, it seems to be that I have to break my diet here now. Thanks a lot. I'm gonna do it. Gotta work on that third chin here. Champagne Sumo, here we go. Raymond, we all say get one. Oh, Brandani, you in on this too? Do this. Can't say no. What's the menu? Oh, wow. They've got a lot of really unique donuts I've never seen before. I'll have to get one for Kanai.キャラメルナッツ1つ。じゃあチョコレートチップ1つ。以上で。大丈夫です。608。ごめんなさい。85円。85
はい、690円お預かりいたします。はい、それ小さなお返しです。
はい、ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございました。
Wow. Wow. Oh, they've been in like media too. Look. They've been like in a bunch of newspapers and stuff. I had no idea this place exists. The Kilpik Ona Donuts. Ona probably means woman. Onanoko. Well, I can't eat both of them. Let me show you what I got. Look at this one. This donut has like jewelry on it. Do you see that? It's got like jewelry on it. What? Well, I want to eat this one too. This one's like a chocolate chip donut. So which one do I eat and which one do I save for Kanai? I can't eat them both. So you tell me. What do you guys think? What do you vote? Is it the walnuts with jewelry? Or are we going with chocolate chip with some kind of white looking icing on it that looks scrumptious? They both look good. Carrie writes in here, Kanai needs the jewelry one. Flip a coin. Eat half. Michael has the right answer. Eat half of both. Question. Will Kanai be angry if she gets a donut that's half and half and reconstructed? Will she understand? I'm not the one to ask. But if we use my logic, if we use John's logic, this makes a lot of sense. So eat half. Saya says nope. Period. I'd eat both. Nah. Right, say Kevin. Alright, let's go down here. There's a bench. Brandenia says eat the chocolate one. Okay. Just cut them. You mean with my teeth? Because I don't have a knife. Can I cut them with my teeth? Would you like to get 2 half donuts? If it's from my wife, I don't mind. I'm not picky. It's going into the same place, but this is John. Look, you remember who you have to know who you're talking to. All right? I'm not fussy much. I rarely complain, except, you know, when I complain. You get the picture. Maybe you don't. I don't know. But I would not mind half a donut. I say that now. But it's such a nice looking package here though. I mean, look how beautiful this is. Hey, look. It's so pretty. How could I eat half though? How do I cut that and then maintain it though? That's the hard part. And then this one, this is chocolate chips. It looks like they're constructing a road and they're gonna get one of those asphalt presses on there. Oh my gosh, what do you do? Half the donut, half the calories. That's true. But Jason, if I eat, wait, okay, does that work for both of them? That's true. Hold on. I wish Kanai lived like right here. I could yell at her from the window. Can I eat half your donut? I wouldn't mind. Here, Saya writes in here, I wouldn't mind half a donut if it means I get to taste 2 different flavors. That's my excuse. I don't think she'll be up. You know what? All right, Charles F writes in here, don't upset Japanese wife. Okay. Charles, if I bring her a donut, I think she's gonna get so maybe strategically, it's better to eat both of them. I'm not sure. I bought her an apple. Actually, I bought her an apple pie for breakfast that she didn't eat yet already. So she's already got junk food at home. All right, let's try it here. Homemade donut. Oh, it's good. Mmm. Okay. Who wrote that? That's a pretty creative way to do it. Ian writes in here, cut with your Suica card. That's not a bad idea. Although it might be kind of dirty. It's not too oily. I guess what makes it taste good is it's not too oily. I need coffee with it, maybe. I didn't know this place existed. Alright, you know what? I'm thinking, like, I can't... If I open it, I can't give her half. It's just too pretty right now. I can't open this. I'm gonna save it, okay? I can't open it. I'm just gonna eat this one. I can't open it. I think... I can't do it. I don't know where my Suica card's been. I can just say none of the places my Suica card has been is probably a clean place. I don't. There are laws in place where you can't carry a knife concealed in Tokyo. Just, I made an episode on this. I think pocket knives might be okay. But there's laws on the length, and if they ever find it on you, it could be something that they just charge you with. You have to know the rules. Japanese police won't let you off on they're very rule driven. If you break the rules, you broke the rules. That's broke the rules. Which is the law, baby. Yeah. I think I made the right choice. Let's keep this in pristine condition. Elephant there. That's good donuts. I'll be back. Yeah. Well, they got some basketball courts here too. Can anyone just play? Because I have a basketball and I'm always looking for a place just to shoot around. That's kind of neat. Come here with Leo. Play some basketball. He's American, you know. It's in his DNA, basketball. Although I'm not that bad at basketball. I got game enough. I could score on you most of the time, some of the time, half the time. All right, Raymond, I gotta get your card in the mailbox, so let's go find a box here. I'm gonna keep this for Kanai in pristine condition, so put it in the bag there. Wow, they even got like an archery. I could sink some 3-point. Oh, that kid left the ball there. That's his ball. I don't want to use his ball. He left his ball there. Can I just play? Is that like the playground's ball? What should I do? I'm conflicted. You know, I'm not gonna do it. So I think his mom's watching. I don't know. I know, just a few shots. I don't know. What if I missed? I don't know. Maybe it's a community ball. It's gonna be a community ball with some donut juice on it. It's a donut oil. Here, I'm gonna hold on a second. cross over. This one looks like it's just starting to bud, and this is an ume blossom tree. You can tell because of the darkness of the bark here. But these blossoms, ume blossoms, are done. There's just a couple hanging on. So ume season is gone. It's now the full-on cherry blossoms. Yeah. All right, I'm heading back to my bike now. I'm glad that I walked through the center. We found a burger place that is mostly takeout, and a donut place, which is definitely takeout. So I will be back here. And see, it says to go. I guess you eat the burgers to go. The sorry video for being naked. No, that was my old neighborhood in Shinozaki. And I don't think I was that sorry. It was more like I felt sorry for me. Because I put it out there. You don't want to put that out there. All right, see you later, Kevin. Just walk to the end of the street here. Again, I'm investigating for any kind of food. You never know what you're gonna find in the alleys here. But I'll tell you this, right now, Tokyo is undergoing so much construction for super tall buildings. Buildings over 300 meters now are being constructed all over the city. I don't know if this is one of right there. Now looks that's probably knowing this area, this is probably a mansion or a high-rise mansion building. Mansions being apartments or like condominiums. That's a nice looking one. This is a good area to live. The rent is maybe a little bit high because it is close to Tokyo Station and Sumida River. It's in the center. Shobori. I would say, yeah, rent for a 2-bedroom apartment somewhere around $2,000 a month, maybe $2,300 a month. If it's a newer place, maybe $2,500. But a lot of these apartments here are actually you would buy them, so they're not available for rent. You have to purchase them. Does everybody know where we are? Oh, this is the Bangkok restaurant that Kanai loves. Bangkok Pony. That's what it's called. We ate there during the pandemic quite a bit. Take out, keep them in business. We can't lose our local Thai food place. All right, there it is, the tree that we started off looking at. That is absolutely stunning. How did this live stream get to be an hour long? Just having some fun, I guess. And Luang Prabang writes in here, I'm watching from Bangkok now. But isn't Luang Prabang in Laos? I went through that city. I wrapped around from Vientiane to up the Mekong to up to Chiang Mai through Laos back in the year 2000. Drank a lot of Laos beer. It was a good time. Wow! Look at just the way it just makes the urban landscape so much more beautiful, doesn't it? And we end where I started. I love that. Beer Lao, yeah. Good stuff. So, if you liked it, hit that subscribe button and I'll see you in another adventure as I take you to every corner of this amazing country. That's what I'm editing right now, the main channel video. New episode coming this week. See you, everybody.